Let's start here by reading the prompt. How would the people in text 2 respond to the consensus view in text 1? So what is the consensus view in text 1? Let's go ahead and look at text 1. Many studies have shown that people seek out information even when they know in advance they have no immediate use for it and they won't directly benefit from it. Such findings support the consensus view among researchers of curiosity, namely that curiosity is not instrumental, but instead represents a drive to acquire information for its own sake. So text 1 is saying that people are inherently curious. They just want information for its own sake. Now looking at text 2, now remember the prompt says, what would text 2 say as a response to that? So let's find that out. Text 2, while acknowledging that acquiring information is a powerful motivator, these people ran an experiment to test whether emphasizing the usefulness of scientific information could increase curiosity about it. They found that when research involving rats and fruit flies was present as having medical applications for humans, participants expressed greater interest in learning about it than when the research was not presented as useful. So text 1 says that people are found to have a desire for information for its own sake, that it doesn't necessarily have to be useful. People are just interested in getting more information. Text 2 says that their experiment found that people actually were more interested when the research they were reading was presented as useful. So they weren't interested as much in information for its own sake as they were just interested in things that seemed like they were going to have some purpose, some use. So let's look at the answer choices. So we're looking for what text 2 would say. A says, by suggesting that curiosity may not be exclusively motivated by the desire to merely acquire information. That does seem to match because text 2 said there had to be some usefulness. B, by conceding that people may seek out information that serves no immediate purpose only because they think they can use it later. Well, that's a little bit strong. It wasn't saying that they're only doing it because they needed it later. It did admit in text 2 that acquiring information is a powerful motivator. So it's saying, yes, just finding out about stuff is a powerful motivator, but it's people are even more motivated when there's usefulness. So the word only is far too strong there. Looking at C now, by pointing out that it's challenging to determine when information seeking serves no goal beyond acquiring information. We didn't see anything about it being challenging to determine in text 2. It was just saying people wanted motivation. People were motivated by acquiring information, but even more motivated when it had usefulness. So there was nothing about it being challenging to determine. And looking at D now, by disputing the idea that curiosity can help explain apparently purposeless information-seeking behavior. And we were not seeing it going against the idea, disputing the idea that curiosity can explain purposeless information-seeking behaviors. They said in the beginning, yes, curiosity is a possible motivator. So it's not disputing that idea. Right here, it said acquiring information is a powerful motivator. So definitely not disputing that. So we found problems with B, C, and D, but we had no problem with A. So that's our answer for this question.